Doctor Strange is directed by Scott Derrickson and is the 14th entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The film stars Benedict Cumberbatch, Rachel McAdams, Tilda Swinton, Chiwetel Ejiofor and Mads Mikkelsen. The story follows a cocky neurosurgeon who is involved in a car accident which causes irreparable damage to his hands. After being told that Western medicine can't help him, he heads east. He meets the Ancient One and is taught about infinite dimensions and sorcery. The movie follows the tried and true Marvel formula of an origin story, and it's full of exposition, which is understandable considering the subject matter, but a lot of it does come across as an information dump, and it's just lazy, sloppy storytelling, which is prominent in the Marvel universe. Thankfully, the film is very well paced and it never really slows down. It managed to keep my attention for the entire runtime. However, it did feel like it was moving too fast at times. There was a point where we were moving into the final act, and I was very surprised by this because it only just felt like the film had settled in. The performances are all excellent, with an especially charismatic performance by Cumberbatch. However, as usual with these Marvel movies, the villain is left on the sidelines. We never really get any scenes that are solely dedicated to Caecilius, so therefore we don't give a shit about his motivations, and we just don't care about him. Now, the visual effects in this film are nothing short of incredible. They are truly spectacular, and the action scenes as well are very, very good. There are visuals that have been taken from the comic books that have been very sympathetically recreated for the film, and it's great to see. There are, however, some shaky effects towards the end of the film. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you get to it. Music in the film by Michael Giacchino is unobtrusive and it does the job, but I'll be honest with you, I was very underwhelmed considering the prog-heavy theme that was released was only featured in the film towards the very end of the credits. I'll touch on the jokes for a second. Every single joke in this film fell flat for me. It was very forced, the humour just didn't seem to fit. In fact, the only chuckle I gave was for the Cloak of Levitation, which behaves similarly to the magic carpet from Aladdin. That was about the only thing I found relatively amusing. Everything else, as I said, seemed really forced. Now, I will say there are faint glimmers of Scott Derrickson's horror roots that shine through every now and then. There's a particular motif involving a rotting apple that I felt was ripped straight from a supernatural horror movie. I really appreciated that. And also there are some, very few, but some handheld shots that you could splice into Sinister. So in short, I had a blast with this movie. I think it's very, very enjoyable. It's another solid entry into the Marvel Universe. And for me, I probably liked it more than Civil War. Doctor Strange gets a B. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. If you've got something to say, leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe.